What's up, YouTube? It's the Christian Gamer Dad here, back at it with another video. And today we got to talk about my first impressions of the new looter shooter, Outriders. I'm sure you've heard of it, unless you've been living under a rock. So it's been out a little over a week now. So um, just thought I'd give you my first impressions about this fun and exciting looter shooter. Now, it's not without its flaws, certainly, but from my perspective, man, is it fun. And I think that, when you're judging a game, yes, it's not the most graphically intense. And yes, there are bugs, there are issues, but man, is it fun. And I think, for me, that's my barometer. Am I having fun? Because why would I play the game if it's not fun? There's no competitive aspect to it, which I love. There's no esports aspect to it. It's just, hey, getting loot and having fun, and it's so underrated in terms of gaming nowadays. It's just that we've turned games into, it's sort of like a business, and I don't mean the companies. I mean the player base, the communities. It's just everyone takes things so seriously. I mean, what happened to the days of just having fun? And for me, it's to me, Outriders reminds me a lot of Anthem. I know Anthem didn't work out, but I had fun playing Anthem. I had fun just loading in and flying around. And same thing, I had fun just loading in and having fun playing the game. That's it. That's it. So, a couple things I really love. Really like the story. No spoilers, but I really, really like the story. It's surprising. You end up really, really caring about the characters. Another aspect that I really liked was the weapons, the gunplay. So surprising. I was actually shocked that the guns, the weapons felt so smooth and so good. I wasn't expecting that. But man, a pleasant surprise. Each weapon feels kind of different. The artwork on the exotics, the artwork on the weapons, the artwork on the armor, it's just fantastic. And I think they really nailed the aesthetics of the game, even the environment. And it's pretty linear, but it's good in a way. I really like it. It's one of those games that just you can always just load in and just play a mission and shoot stuff. And I think that that might be too simplistic for the Division fans of the world and for the Destiny min-maxers, but I like it. I really like it, and I'm really enjoying it. Right now I'm playing on PC. I do have an Xbox account that's pretty beefy. That's where my main characters are, but I love the fact that it's cross-play, and yes, there were issues with it, but I was able to play with somebody yesterday, and it worked fine. So, I mean, I'm not gonna knock them too much, because I realize that, yeah, games do have problems, especially games that might not be a traditional live service, but it is a live service in terms that they do updates, and hopefully they'll be releasing new content. So, really like the weapons, really like the story, really like the environment, and I really like the gameplay loop. I like the fact that I am chasing something. Okay, I'm progressing towards being able to handle some of the tougher content, and it's beautiful. I love that chase, and it's not something that's forced. I don't have to do tier 15 expedition. I can just load in and do whatever I want to do, but it's the challenge of it, and it's something that's so appealing to me personally. I love it. I remember just starting out in the game and not knowing anything, and you get your butt whipped, but then you get some better weapons, and you really start understanding builds and understanding your particular character, and you start dominating. And I think that's what I like. Everyone, if you're playing sort of like a space shooter, fantasy shooter like this, you want to have fun. And I'm just so sick of the crowd, the party poopers, man, the people that just have forgotten that this is why you do it. Listen, man, I'm not a young kid, you know. I do this for fun. I have a family, Christian gamer dad. If you look at the title, but yeah, I do this for fun. I do this for fun. Okay, if I'm not having fun. Why do it? Why waste time doing something? I'm too old. I'm too. Danny Glover said, "Man, I'm getting too old for this." Um, but it's a fun experience, and my recommendation: try it out. Try it out. It's free on Game Pass. It is $60 on other platforms, but listen, if you can buy, um, your Call of Duties, why not give this a try? I think you'll enjoy yourself thoroughly. But temper your expectations, okay? This doesn't have to be a Destiny killer. It's a fun experience. That's all I'm saying. It's a fun experience. You load in, you play, you have a good time. That's enough for me. I don't have to. Not every game has to be hardcore, and that's what. It's sort of one of my pet peeves about gaming and certain content creators, that we take the game and we make it into something that it's not meant to be. Maybe it's not meant to be a Destiny killer or this killer. Maybe it's just meant to be a fun shooter. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with just loading in and playing the game? Right now, look at what I'm doing. I'm just playing. I'm leveling up my Devastator. Yes, I'm on tier 1. Yes, a world tier 1. Yes, I'm doing that. If you don't know, that's a good way to just level up an alt character, because then you can just grind the world tiers later, because tier 1 is just, it's a joke. You can just grind real quickly. So that's what I'm doing now, finishing up this mission. But I'm really loving the game, really loving the gameplay loop. Man, exotics are rare. You're not gonna get them. Not gonna get them on your season pass like Destiny. They're rare. They're special, and they should be. That's what exotics should be, or in this case, legendary. So it's if you want better loot, you have to go into the tougher environments, and that's one of those things that I think that certainly I think Destiny has forgotten, or they don't want to do. I mean, I've done the Deep Stone Crypt raid in Destiny, I don't know, countless times, and you don't get the best gear in the game from the raid. And shouldn't you get the best gear from the toughest activity? You would think, but I think that this game it's a breath of fresh air, is what it is. I love it. I think you'll like it too. Try it out. Try it out. So I'll be giving my full review coming up in the next week or so. But right now, it's a thumbs up for me, and it might be a thumbs up for you. So as always, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.